Success is in my arm reach. They downplay my accomplishments, it's written in the concrete. My stones is VVS, look like they fresh about the laundry. The way they soakin' wet gon' make a mess of a tsunami. The Fetty hit the streets, it turn the fiends and Nazi zombies. I'm staying out the way, toes in the sand, heading to palm trees. My mind is on another level, way beyond the 5D. You dummy, they killing you with that 5G. You won't never see me crying.
Hey guys, I've been thinking. I've been real lazy with this YouTube thing, you know? Lately, ever since I got to like 3,000, I've been lazy. I'm gonna try to make my video, put out more videos and better quality videos. So I'm gonna try better, guys. I'm sorry for how videos have been the past lately. I'm sorry, but they will get better. I will try to upload as daily as I can, and I'll basically try my best, guys. It is around school time, so it's gonna get hard, but I will try to push through and make better quality videos and more consistent videos. And so, let's get into this. So, well, this is what if Naruto was trained by Shanks. Yes, was trained by Shanks. And so, well, you're probably wondering who Shanks if you don't watch One Piece. Well, Shanks is a Yonko, as they call him, and he is extremely proficient in hockey, as he is able to do a lot with hockey. As well, I'm gonna base his hockey teaching skills on we'll just go with the flow of the story. I don't care. And so, let's get into this. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki was the name of the public, but he was secretly part of a famous clan, and they all had a D in the middle. They were called the Fires of God. And you're wondering, not physical God, but like governments or Kage and stuff. And so as the clan of D overturned the land of the water rolling system, as they got their own land in Uzugakure. As so, they were famous for this quality. As well, they were also friends with the Hidden Leaf village, and Donzo and Hidden Leaf was wary of this clan of D, as they were also Uzumaki. And so, there is only a few Uzumaki survivors, and there's only one clan of D survivor. There's like a separate clan in the Uzumaki village, like those like two clans. One was the regular Uzumakis, and one was the clan of D. And the clan of D had extremely special chakra, to say the least. Well, they use basically the same principles as chakras made, but different. You see, they use their spiritual energy to make hockey. And there's 3 types of hockey. Armament hockey, which allows the clan of D members to get a extra coating that can be up to as strong as whatever. I mean, but from what Luffy has in the land of Wano, it's about as strong as steel. It's as strong as steel. And so, yeah. And also, the clan of D has observation hockey, which from what we've seen, the observation hockey can go up all the way into being able to see 1 second in the future, which is advanced observation. And the third one, which is 1 out of 100, clan of D members can use, is the special one. You have to have the qualities of a king or a Kage. Yes, of a Kage. You have to have qualities of a cage or a king. And that is Conqueror's Hockey. and a person that wields conquers hockey has to want to conquer something. And you're wondering what does that person want to conquer? Maybe conquer the ninja world, maybe change, but that's not Naruto conquering. He wants to become the greatest Hokage. So that means he wants to conquer the other Kage. So he has conquers hockey. So Naruto has all three types of hockey. Yes, all three. And so, let's get into it. So Naruto Uzumaki is running around the Leaf Village being chased as he runs into the ramen shop. As he sees this red-haired man in the booth. And the man looks at Naruto and wonders, "What's your name, kid?" As well, Naruto says, "I'm Naruto Uzumaki." As as the man grins and says, "I'm Shanks Uzumaki." As Shanks is a special man. Yes, not just Clan of D members can use hockey, of course. But in order for the Clan of D members to use hockey, they or no, for not Clan of D members to use hockey, that person has to have extreme qualities of a king, and that man is Shanks. But they still have to be from the Uzumaki blood. Yes, yeah, they still have to be from the Uzumaki blood, and so Shanks is he's special in cases, and so yeah. Sorry guys, I got a cut on my lip and it hurts, but I'll push through. And so, um, Shanks, Shanks, since he wields Conqueror's hockey, he can use all three types of hockey as he's extremely proficient in it, being an S rank ninja, as he's cage level. Yes, Shanks is cage level. I'm not. Yes, he just is. As he would be in the actual story, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Shanks could actually beat Shanks versus Hiruzen. I think Shanks can beat Hiruzen Sarutobi. I mean, I think. I mean, Shanks versus Naruto because he probably. Yeah, Naruto's multiplanetary. Yeah. I'm gonna say Shanks versus Sakura. Hmm. People are saying that Luffy can beat Sakura and Shanks is stronger than Sakura. Only stronger than Luffy. So yeah, Shanks is cage level. As the middle-aged man looks at Naruto in interest and says, "Hey kid," as well the as when the people come in and Naruto runs away as they're about to ambush him. And so as Shanks decide to follow. As well as when Shanks decided to follow, he watched Naruto get cornered and was about to stop him until until Naruto yells, "Leave me alone!" as he yells out as his eyes turn red. Well, not the red of the Kyuubi red, but Conqueror's hockey red. As all the civilians' bodies start to drop instantly onto the ground. As well, Naruto just conquered about a group of 30 to 40 people. And so Shanks walks over and says, hey, kid." As well, Naruto looks over to Shanks and says, "Oh, it's you. Hey, Shanks." As well, Naruto looks scared, but Shanks calms him down. Kid, you just use what is only exclusive to the Uzumaki clan. It's called Haki. Everybody has the first two types, but you have the third type, Conqueror's Haki. I can help you train this power if you let me. As Shanks looks at Naruto as he get asked, "Can I train you?" And so Naruto right now is about 8 years old. Yes, 8. He's 8. And so yeah. And so Naruto reluctantly nods and says, "Okay, Shanks." As Shanks grins and he says, "Well, let's go." And so as Shanks gets a spot in the Leaf Village as he just becomes a ninja. As since he's as rank, he becomes a Jonin ninja as he starts to train Naruto on being a ninja as well. Shanks realizes that Naruto is pretty stupid. Like he's just not stupid, but he's stupid. And so, he teaches Naruto about the ninja world and about hockey and chakra. You need to have a better understanding of chakra to use hockey. So Shanks trained him in mostly um, chakra and chakra control for the 3 years. But in the last year, Shanks started to teach Naruto about armament hockey and observation hockey, and a little bit how to release Conqueror's Haki at will. Yeah, at will. And so Naruto got that down. And he also taught him in these 4 years how to use a sword. And Shanks gave him a sacred sword of the Clan of D that his master, which was Goldie Roger, and the sword is called Ace. And this is a cutlass blade or cutlass sword as it has that handle. It's like Shanks' sword, but it's an actual sword and not a saber. And so Naruto takes this sword and says, "So Shanks, what can this sword do?" And so Shanks says, "This is imbued with um, armament hockey and conquerors hockey, and you have to conquer the sword to use it." And so Shanks told Naruto about this on the first day. And so Naruto takes the sword in his hand and then Shanks and then the sword started to make Naruto kneel on the ground as he can't handle it. But then he released all of the Conqueror's Haki, or he tried to, but he actually succeeded and says, "Stop," as the blade just stayed still as Naruto is he's good now as the sword goes to his will. And so Shanks grins and says, "Good job. Now let's train the sword." As he trained Naruto in swordsmanship every single day. As Naruto learned more about the man named red-haired Shanks, as he found out that Shanks was extremely strong. And so, after these 4 years of training, Naruto climbed the ranks of the of like the academy, as he's no longer the dead last, as he's actually able to do the clone jutsu, as Shanks actually just taught him the shadow clone jutsu, knowing the jutsu, as he sees no problem with it. And so, you just don't go unnoticed with a top-ranked ninja like Shanks joining the Leaf. And so, Harusen just found out, the day Shanks signed up, that he was in Lost Uzumaki, as he joined the ranks immediately. And Shanks and Harusen was glad that Shanks found his clansman Naruto, as he's happy about that. But he sees that Naruto's growing stronger, training with Shanks, and he thought that this would happen since he's training with an S-rank ninja. And since the age of 8, Naruto hasn't really communicated with his fellow classmates as he was getting worried that Naruto would get even more outcasted in the next generation. But he just realized that Naruto will be fine if he has Shanks with him at least. And so he, on purpose, gave Shanks less missions than any other Jonin to have time to train Naruto. He could have put him in a lot of missions to give the Leaf more money, but he found training Naruto would be beneficial to Naruto and Shanks, and he still wants Naruto to be trained by Kakashi, but he wants him to still keep getting trained by Shanks. So he will have Kakashi focus more on Sasuke than Naruto, and yeah. And so as Naruto easily passed the exams, Shanks this is not how powerful Naruto is. Base Naruto is he's the same strength level. It's just a bit more skill than the Naruto to start the series. But with Shanks, like with Shanks, like with hockey, with hockey, armament hockey, and observation, Naruto's and his sword with hockey, his skill is it bumps up to about high tuning level, no low to mid tuning level, and so yeah, and of course his will conquers hockey is a cheat code, and so as he passes, Naruto gets placed in Team 7 with Sasuke, Sakura, and him and Kakashi. And Mizuki just gets caught by Hiruzen, and so yeah, as Naruto gets told not to eat, but Shanks tells him to eat. As well, they eat as Shanks tells Naruto good luck for his exam. And so as Naruto gets ready, as he runs at Kakashi right when the match starts, as he knows Kakashi is a Jonin, he decides he won't hold back as he makes shadow clones, as they all have their hockey imbued swords as they run at well as they run at the well as they run at the I keep forgetting his name, as they run at Kakashi with their hockey imbued swords. And so throw um as they just throw hands, basically as Kakashi finds out that Naruto's sword can break his sword in half with I don't know, hockey is invisible, so he can't see it. And so as Kakashi also found out that Naruto's reflexes are as good as in Uchiha or in a or in Uchiha. And so as he tried to get behind Naruto with the finger in the butt jutsu, it didn't work. And it was a miserable failure. Like really bad failure. And so as well, Shanks also told Naruto that after he knows the basics, he can only just help him out when he develops his hockey more and help him more out with his swordsmanship. But everything else, he has to do on his own. And so as Naruto is trying to use his hockey to its limits, as well, Team 7 saw Naruto just battle a Jonin ninjas. He wasn't the deadliest, but everybody saw Naruto as weak still as well. Their parents still want to keep a bad image of Naruto, even though he's not the weakest or the dead last. And so yeah. And so as they battle as well, Naruto is able to almost take the bells, but Kakashi slaps his hand away as he's about to hit him with a punch. Naruto dodges out the way, moving his head. And so then Naruto had an idea as he grinned. As he then holded his sword diagonally right in front of his face, and so then he says Uzumaki style whirlpool slash. As well, the ground takes a Uzumaki hue as Naruto makes a slash in a Uzumaki like the Uzumaki image. So his slash is like that as he nicks Kakashi's side. As Kakashi grunts in pain, and so he dodges out the way, and so then Naruto throws air slashes at Kakashi, and these air slashes almost hit him, as they cut deep into trees. And so Kakashi was amazed at what Naruto did and wondered, how did he do that though? And so then he ran at Naruto as Naruto ran at him with new clones. As well as Kakashi took out two dual kunai and went for a attack, as Naruto did too, as they both clashed with Kakashi imbuing chakra in the kunai. And it's more sturdy, but it ends up breaking due to how hockey is. And Kakashi wondered what type of sword can just break things. As he wondered what was Naruto using, but he didn't know that what Naruto was using was a sacred Uzumaki technique. And so, Kakashi uses his superior skill to knock out Naruto in the end. And so as well, Team 7 fails the belt. Well, they don't fail yet. As well, Sasuke gives Naruto his lunch, and they end up passing, as it is great for them. And so as they pass, they just do missions. As well, Naruto trains a little. Oop, my bad. As they train with, as Naruto trains with Shanks, as Kakashi figured out that Naruto's teachers training him in this weird ability that he was able to use. But he thought it was good that Naruto was getting stronger with another sensei or teacher. And and so now it's around the wave arc. And so I'm gonna continue. And so Naruto is he heads off to the wave as Shanks tells him to get stronger. And so as he does, actually. Pretty simple concept, really, as he goes on to get stronger. And so as well, when the Demon Brothers of the Mist attack, he doesn't just get scared immediately. He knows what killer intent is now, since Shanks tried his Conqueror's Hockey on him once, which knocked him out. But yeah. And so when Naruto sees these, Naruto just looks at them. As well, bodies start to drop as he aimed the hockey towards one direction, as he's at least able to barely do that, at least. But yeah, Shanks is still trying to help him out with Conqueror's Hockey, but it goes that all the way to the trees, as Kakashi does feel that like Naruto's will is trying to dominate his or something like that. But he thought that he was acting crazy. And so, yeah. Yeah. And so, let's get back into it. And so, Naruto sees their bodies drop as Sasuke was weirded out. How did Naruto do that? it's like Naruto just was able to knock him out easily. As well they figure out they don't figure out who is they going for, but soon they do when Zabuza attacked. As Zabuza explained everything, as well Kakashi thinks I'm gonna have to talk to Tazuna about this later as they decide to fight. And so Naruto reacts to Zabuza aiming his sword at his going to slash them into bits with blocking with his sword. As Zabuza tries to break this little sword, but it doesn't work at all. Actually, it gets bad when there's a backstory to this sword, or Goldie Roger's sword. This sword was made by an expert swordsmith, and this sword is one of the 12 strongest swords in the world. And yeah, that is one of them. And so, the sword actually just clashes with Zabuza's as well. Naruto tries to conquer Zabuza as well. He's the only one there, but Zabuza doesn't get conquered so easily. He just doesn't. And so, well, Naruto figures out that Naruto figures out that he just can't conquer Zabuza, as well Kakashi goes to fight him. As Kakashi later on gets caught in the hidden Jutsu as well, Naruto, he and Sasuke team up. As when Naruto gets behind, he doesn't just throw a kunai at Zabuza. He 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 goes for a slash, a horizontal slash that slashes right down, and if Zabuza doesn't move, he'll get slashed into bits. And so this hockey imbued slash does damage to the ground, as it even nicks one of Zabuza's hands, creating blood. As Zabuza says, "Ow, you brat!" And so as he goes to attack Naruto, Kakashi stops him as Naruto gets out the water and runs to the group. As well, Kakashi battles with Zabuza. Does anyone else remember? And so as Kakashi battles with Zabuza, he wins, and so now they do their 1 week of chakra control. They run up trees, and since Naruto already did this chakra control training, Kakashi just trains him on the water walking, as he gets that done in a week. At the same time that Sasuke does. Yeah, at the same time Sasuke completes it. And so with this Naruto and Zabuza, when Naruto meets Haku, the same, and everything with Inari goes the same too. As well, he saves him Inari and his mother the same way. There's no differences emotional wise. And so as well, when this happened, Naruto Naruto runs in as he fights with Sasuke against Haku's needles. As well, for the most part, Naruto is able to deflect with clones all of Haku's needle attacks, as he also doesn't need to use too much chakra for the Nine-Tails chakra to unleash. As well, they're held at a standstill with Sasuke getting his Sharingan, and Naruto is able to just with his observation haki just stop all of Haku's attacks. But when Haku started to amp up the speed, he was losing track of them. As well, Sasuke saw this, as he also saw that Naruto was getting tired. And so, when Naruto gave out, as well, his body was too tired. And so this was the opportunity for Haku, as well as Sasuke jumps in front of the needles as Naruto looks at the ground in shock. Sasuke is dead, and it's his fault. As the beast unleashes as well. This just unleashes as Naruto attacks Haku in his Naruto state as well. He figures out that it's Haku, as Haku then goes to save Zabuza's life as he died. As well, Naruto gave Zabuza that talk no jutsu as he told him, "Is that how you really care about Haku? Really?" And so Zabuza takes this to heart, and then goes on to go kill Gato and his men, dying in the process, hoping that he can be in the same place Haku is. And so this is the end of the video. The tuning exams will be next part at 10 likes. And I will be making a video tomorrow. Hope you guys like it. It might be part 2 to what if Naruto had Dragon Sage mode, or what if Naruto had Whitebeard's powers, or part 3 to that. Well, I might just do a remaster for that. I didn't really like it, so yeah. Well, I'm gonna do a remaster to what if Naruto had Whitebeard's powers. And so yeah, guys. Hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. And see you guys later.